In this video, we'll give a quick demonstration of how a blockchain works using the same website as before, anders.com. Follow the link below the video if you'd like to follow along. When you get to the site, navigate to the blockchain section from the top, and you should end up on the screen you see here. In this example, you'll see a visual showing a chain of blocks rather than a single block. Looking at this should all hopefully seem pretty familiar. What you'll notice though is that there's a new field added to each block, shown here as previous. This field shows that each block no longer only contains its own hash value. It now also includes the hash of the previous block. By making this association, we're linking blocks together. This series of linked blocks is what forms the blockchain. Each block in this chain follows the same rules that we learned previously. Each block needs to be validated, and we cannot change any data without invalidating the block. So let's try it. On the first block, type whatever you like. I'll type Blockchain Developer Nanodegree Program. Then click Mine. There might be a delay here as you wait for the block to mine. Once completed, you'll see the block turn green. Now, on the second block, type in something new. I'll try I love this course. Then click Mine again. Now we have two validated blocks. What happens if we change data in the second block? To test this out, let's delete the exclamation point. This invalidates the block and turns it red just like you'd expect, because that's the same as what happened to a single block. Now I'll add the exclamation point back to turn the block green again. But here's something new. What happens if we change data in the first block? I'll remove the word program from that block. In this case, it invalidates both the first block and the second block. If we had more blocks, that reaction would continue up the chain for as many blocks as we had created. This happens because of how the hash values are linked together like we mentioned previously. Let's see if we can follow the same logic as before, this time for the live demonstration. You'll hopefully recognize this pattern from before, but I thought it might be helpful to go through it again with this demo. The value of the second block includes the hash of the first block. That hash needs to stay the same for the second block to stay valid. When you change data in the first block, you're also changing its hash. Since this hash is used in the second block, it changes the field for the previous hash in that block. Changing any data in the block, including the previous hash value, makes the block invalid. This small change causes a reaction that keeps running through and invalidating every block in the chain. This visual demonstration definitely helped me when I was first trying to understand blockchains. Try messing around a little more with the data here until you get comfortable with these new ideas.